Ladies and gentlemen, my name is HelmetBoy676. Today, we're starting a new series. This is going to be Euro Truck Simulator 2. And this is our profile screen. Right, what are we going to name this? The name of the file shall be HelmetBoy676, because that's who I am. I always play as a female, because that's just me. A bit weird in that regard. Who do we want to be? Who do we want to be? Let's be her. And my preferred truck design is that kind of Mercedes-Benz. Some people are going to argue with me that the Volvo's, but I've had this conversation be told to me, oh, the Volvo's better for money. I don't care. You earn so much money by the end of this game that I want to be at low of money for longer because it's more fun. Right, what are we going to call our company name? Because it's this, let's call ourselves YouTube for Hire. That sounds like a fun idea. Let's create that. I've just realised I have a profile that already has that on this computer. So what we're going to do is be HelmetBoy67. The company name will YouTube for Hire, it's close enough. I play on a keyboard, simple automatic, because I cannot understand the gear shift that saved my life. Let us load the game. One thing we are going to have to do when we get in there is turn the master volume down a bit. That's quite loud in my ears. And of course, the traditional, will it load in a relatively quick time? I think the answer's going to be no. Ah, here we go. What city do I want to start in? I'm going to start in Nice, France. Do I want to walk through the tutorial? No, I do not. I have about 500 hours on this game. I do not want to walk through the tutorial, thank you very much. Yes, I haven't got the achievement Bon Voyage yet. Because I don't really go specifically achievement hunting. I just use this game as a chill driving game. That's why I also don't have the Swedish deal. Well, I say Swedish. Scandinavian DLC Visit Everything, even though that's been out for about a year. I still haven't visited all the cities there either. Who knows? Maybe we'll get to the point in this where I'm just hunting for fucking achievements. Maybe we will. Maybe we won't. Maybe I'll get bored by that point and we'll start something else. And the white screen of death. Hello in there? Ah, there we go. But why is it white screen of death? Okay. Welcome to Euro Truck Simulator 2. At last, you have the chance to experience your dream job, driving a truck. Dream job? Yeah, okay, maybe. Your own transportation company is now open for business, but sadly, you lack the money to buy a truck. For now, you'll have to work for other companies as a driver for hire. Your task is to safely deliver a load of gummy bears to trade-offs. Dead Dog in Nice. Your employer has provided you with a vehicle and will cover all expenses. Don't let anyone down and arrive on time. So basically, you will pay me to deliver your gummy bears across the city. That's what I've understood. Matt, you're paying me to deliver your gummy bears, because it even says Nice to Nice. You are paying me to deliver your gummy bears about 5 minutes down the road. Fair enough. I suppose it's faster than getting every single crate and walking it down there yourself. Right, before we set off, I need to go into the options quickly, go into audio, and turn the master volume down to about there. That is better. Right, now we've got drive, turn the engine on, and here we go. Now the ultimate question, do we want to go left or right? Which is the best way for the exit? It would appear that left was a smart choice. It may not have been, but it would appear that left was a smart choice for now. Now in my luck it won't have been a smart choice, but oh well. indicate that we're turning right, because that's where the GPS says to go. Should have really checked if anyone was coming from the right before I started making that manoeuvre, but oh well. You'll quickly learn I attempt to be a law-abiding driver, but most of the time I'm not. Purely on the basis of I'm lazy, and sometimes traffic just annoys me. Also, can I just point out, the dock's my ass! This is in the middle of a forest. What docks are around here? Where do you need it? No, thank you. What do you want? Let's play it safe. Sorry, I'm in a hurry. I don't really care for extra XP. That is our first job done. Obviously, one experience is not the best, but then again, we did literally drive round the corner. Maybe once we've actually done something that isn't round the corner, we'll do better. Okay. My headquarters is just a flat brick square of nothing. There we go. This is your headquarters. It's a pretty basic garage. It may not be much, but it's a start. Unfortunately, you haven't got anything parked there yet, so there are no trucks in sight. Once you've earned enough money aboard a truck, you'll be able to move in the world freely and run your own business from here. Good luck. So basically what we got to do right now is earn enough money to get our own truck. Then we can start building our own trucking empire. Well, I say empire more. Your delivery will take 3 to 5 days because it will take me 6 years to get across the whole of Europe. A lot less exciting when you put it like that, though. I go with trucking empire. Purely on the basis of it sounds cooler. And it would appear that the loading bar is going, no, you are screwed. You're not allowed to play today. Although one thing I have noticed with the World of Trucks image spotlight is if you're playing Euro Truck, it will show you pictures of American Truck. If you play... Oh. This is new. Okay, I can probably work around that, but... I do apologise for this. My computer appears to be having a bit of a freak out. Bear with me, I shall try to fix that. That should do it. Nope, is it going to go? There we go, there it goes. Apologies for that, that's not supposed to have happened. Right, now that's sorted. Job market, quick job. What is our first job going to be? We are going to drive from Nice to Marseille. From where we just were, with some boric acid to the Wilnet transports in Marseille. Let's take that job. Again, with the American truck stuff, it's all it is like a giant sort of buy this, buy this, buy this because you don't have it kind of a malarkey. Right, engine on. First gear. Let's do this! This time I should probably look at whether or not someone's coming. Ah, that's as much warning as they're getting. More warning than I gave last time. And I was correct the bloody weight, because Golden... Yeah, this is what I mean by I'm not a safe driver. It's kind of a case of I'm safe to a point, and then after that point, forget it. There's that point I was talking about. I've just hit the turn left sign within about 30 seconds of having set off. I am amazing. Well then, let's see how this goes. Are we really going down to 30? You mother... Why? Oh, okay, because of the world's biggest speed bump is why we're going down to 30. Jesus Christ, what was that? One thing you notice is I'm going to pay attention to the speed, what speed I'm going, so I can hit cruise control because I'm a lazy bugger. I might overrun red lights because of that, because of the fact that I'm a lazy person. I'm incredibly lazy and just don't feel like doing the driving properly. Well, I don't feel like holding down a button. You have new mail. We'll read that when we get to where we're going. As I'm not pausing the game to read an email, because I have a sneaking suspicion I remember what that email's about. Also, city driving. Every 5 seconds is a traffic light. God! End it. End it all. Let's go 90. Just double checking whether the back of the cargo we're hauling, says that you can only go a specific kilometre an hour. Because there are stuff like that, like the tractors you can only go 70 kilometres an hour. So regardless of where it says 90 down there, you'd only be able to go 70. So always got to double check that when I'm going on a motorway, because I will have forgotten by the time I get there, and I need to make sure I'm not going to destroy what I'm hauling through going too fast. Well, we are now on the highway, so unless there's anything particularly interesting, well, there's a couple of checkpoints, but beyond that, it's basically plain sailing all the way to where we're going at this point. Should take us about 5-10 minutes IRL. Yeah, because this game doesn't use a 24-hour, like, every second is a real second kind of deal, because if it did, we'd be here for literally weeks. Because some of these journeys take about 28 hours. I would not have the capacity to do that. I'd give up before I get anywhere near. .70, make sure we don't hit the back of the truck in front of us for whatever it's hauling. Start of the toll road, so we haven't paid anything yet. Although, also, because of the fact that, expenses are covered by the employer, so these toll booths don't affect us in any way, shape or form. We just take the money and go. That's quite handy, actually. Otherwise, this could get very expensive very, very quickly. Yeah. Gotta make sure I don't hit the tanker in front of me, because I don't know what the tanker is. That could be dangerous. It could become very hazardous very quickly, or it could be milk. If it's milk, we have less of a problem. If it's petrol, bugger. In fact, because of the fact that I'm going that much faster than it, wait for this car to get through, then I'm going to go into the middle lane. This is the point that it goes faster than me, and my manoeuvre has been made redundant, as I don't appear to be overtaking it all that quickly. Although this right turn is helping. No, it's not. This is the thing where I'm not going to overtake you now, isn't it? We're both doing 90, you're going somehow faster than me. I don't understand it, but it's a thing. I can't even turn in because there's a car to the right of me. which now, because of my shoddy driving, has had to brake a bit, but that's besides the point. No, I sure as hell do not need fuel stations. This truck can go for 1,800 kilometers at the minute. We are 150 away from where we're going. I don't think it's necessary. But at the very least, he's got out my way, so I can now pull back into the slow lane. For a minute, until we eventually catch up with the car carrier in front of us. Oh, Smeagol Hades, what are you doing? I was about to say, brake, man, brake, or I'm gonna hit you. You pull out into, you would literally pull out into the side of a truck. That would have been a poor decision on your behalf. Now, that's another checkpoint. I don't like checkpoints. They're annoying. They stop me from what I'm doing, which is going quickly in the direction I want to be going. It's also particularly annoying. Oh my god, have you actually... You mother penguin, you've made this take even longer than it needs to. God, come on. So much for this being a truck-only lane. But yeah, the 53 euros that cost is gone to the people who are employing us. So we keep our money and drive away without a care in the world. Which is nice. Now to get back up to speed. Without bashing anything, hopefully. There we go. That is the legal limit. At least for this country. Right then, try and stay in the lines this time. So we don't make anyone do any unnecessary braking. Or at least we attempt to stay within the lines to make people not have to do unnecessary braking. Right, are we going ahead? That says Tollies and Multiplier Marseille to the turn off, so we are turning off. Okie dokie. Yep, there's the checkered line, Marseille on A to the right. Says that's towards Marseille as well, but apparently we want to go specifically this way, which is also so for Marseille. Not entirely sure how to think two different ways of road be going to the same place, unless it's one giant ass loop. I'll never do another bit of turning around, because of the fact that this road doesn't actually go anywhere in the game. Where it goes in real life, who knows? It may go somewhere fun, who knows? But for our purposes, it goes absolutely nowhere. Right, now we join the A7. Hopefully there won't be anyone making any particularly annoying manoeuvres to get in our way. Nope, there's not. Are we doing anything more? Yep, one more just coming up. See, that makes no sense. This bit said to Marseille, that way said to Marseille as well, but that clearly wasn't. Anyway, this is... The turn-off is for Lyon and Marseille. Straight ahead for Lamar. Lamede. My apologies, I can't speak French properly. Anyway, we ignored the opportunity to go to Lyon and head for Marseille. Brake, brake, brake. Good lord, do we want to hit a barrier already? I've already managed to take out one sign, I don't need to hit a barrier as well. This should be the bit into Marseille now, yes, yes it is. Nobody coming, pull in. No need to indicate because no one was coming. Let us back up the speed, excellent. Now for the final 20 minutes, which is inevitably going to involve some traffic lights because it requires going into a city. There is never a city in this game that doesn't require traffic lights. If you get the luck of the Irish with the green light, is an entirely different kettle of fish. But there will always be a traffic light in the way. Yes, Marseille is the turn-off. There is nowhere else to go. There's nowhere else exists in terms of the map. That is 2 out of 23 on the achievement. Who knows? Maybe we'll actually get the achievement. But yes, there is literally nowhere else to go but turn off, unless you want to steampile into an invisible barrier. Got to brake because it says 50 kilometers an hour. Never mind, it says 30 kilometers an hour coming off of the motorway. Oh, okay, that's why. The turn off of the motorway is what one would call rather sharp. That's what one would call ridiculously sharp, all things considered. That's taking the piss a bit. Now we're going to have to wait at the... Oh, have I hit that? No, I haven't. Just the gap! Jesus Christ, I thought I'd hit the back of a fucking nuclear truck. It's like, of all the things to hit, the truck with nuclear waste in it! It's like I had said earlier about the tank hitting the back of the tank as a guessing game of if you're about to hit milk or petrol. Hitting the back of a nuclear truck is a guess of are you going to die immediately or slowly? Is it about to blow up, or is you going to be radiation poisoned and die in about 20 years? Right then. Hopefully in no more mishaps on my part before we get where we're going. That very much looks like it's taking us... Shit!